First channel. And let's lunch raid ourselves. So everybody give us a hashtag lunch raid. Alright, I will see you guys over there.
Welcome to
Now I am closing down this stream.
Welcome to the Mid-Lunch Crisis 1.1. Apologize for all of my technical difficulties this morning. It is unfortunately not a good day for electronics in the Reaper household. Let's see, Beeble Bum. Beeble Bum's first. Way to go, buddy. Tragic Trucker. Mary Lizzie. Pimpin'. Lunch raid. Sweet. Stream Elements. Welcome to the channel, buddy.
That's about time, Stream Elements.
Right.
A little slow. I mean, People Bump beats you handily there.
Yeah. So, in preparing for our show this morning, I jumped on No Man's Sky last night. Don't forget. My bad, guys. Is that better?
I can hear him just fine.
Well, that's because you're on a separate microphone.
That's true. Let me turn up the volume here. I'm going to mute my mic for just a second so I can hear him and do a sound check.
All right. How's that, guys? Any better? How we doing? Much better. All right. All right. So, like I was saying, in preparing for the show, I gave you guys a sneak peek of it. I found me a cool looking baller hauler last night.
Ooh, baller hauler.
I know we don't really need haulers much anymore, but this one kind of looked cool, so I snatched it up. Well,
Have no fear, I have not muted myself. Or I have at least unmuted myself.
now wait a minute. I got confused. Oh. So check this out, guys. That is my baller hauler right there.
And another one landed next to you.
And there's actually two. One is taking off, one is landing.
Are you still in the same system you found the baller hauler in?
Yes.
That would explain it.
I was like, wait a minute, I can't get in my ship. And it's not an S-Class.
But you got an S-Class.
I did get an S-Class.
Nice.
What I was doing, I was actually selling some activated indium. And I happened to be running across a space station when it landed, and I thought it looked cool. And it, in fact, was an S-Class.
Nice. Alright, so I am on my way back to my little base there, and then I'm going to log out of this permadeath because I don't want to burn a lot of hours when I only have 10 and 3 systems to go. So I will be on my survival in just a few moments.
Alright. Big Papa Timo is going to join us for today's festivities.
See if I can break the stream again. As only I can do. Actually, that's not true. Tragic Trucker was pretty good at help breaking the stream too.
Okay, anybody else see the fact that I'm in the tractor beam there and it is not pulling me in? The struggle is real, guys. The struggle is real.
It is a tech difficulty day. I would be back at the Radiant Pillar so much faster if I could run, but permadeath early, no life support. Yep, just trudging alone. Alright, so I have made it back to my Radiant Pillar.
Let's see. Pimpin' Play says he has one left on his save file. People Bum says only 2 balls allowed. Please leave the rest outside. Mary Lizzie, I need more power, Scotty.
I can't do it, Captain. I just don't have the power.
Now the reason I was selling activated indium is because in addition to showing you guys how I got my frigate modules, I also plan to hire some frigates and show you guys the process of sending them out on missions. Pimpin' Plays says he has 1 hour left on his save.
Oh.
And then he's...
And then you're done.
Yep.
You're done.
No more ground for you.
It's kind of funny. When you look at the rules to start with, you're like, oh, that's not going to be hard. And then you realize how much stuff you have to get done in that time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, and getting on the anomaly for the first time. You talk to Celine and you start looking at all those different things. You realize you don't really need most of the plans, but because you don't need to do all the construction plans or anything else like that, but you need to get your suit upgrades that you're going to want if you need anything in particular. But without planetary exploration, you really remove a solid 75% of this game.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about your exosuit stuff. You don't have to worry about your multi-tool. All you really have to do is focus on your ship. So you do that mainly with nanites. Anyway, so it's interesting. And then of course you have the problem that Ballisticola ran into where he was on a station and needed carbon. Well, where do you go for carbon on a space station?
I will show you where you go for carbon on a space station.
You're kind of limited in your options, especially if you don't have the personal refiner. Now, if you have the personal refiner, you're golden.
Everybody see what I'm looking at here?
You're looking at a little plant. Can't tell.
Oh, yes, I am looking at plants. Not all
of the same system.
Not all of them. Here we go. You can actually get carbon from the plants on said PlayStation. That one, PlayStation, space station. That one gave me 23. That one gave me 15.
Alright, so we are not in the same system.
No, because you came in while I was probably teleporting.
Alright, well...
Because I'm trying to sell some things here.
Alright, so do you have...
No, I don't have any 7s. Go fish.
I know lull sphere is where I am. So the I know lull, INOLUL system.
Okay. I will...
Check your teleporter first.
Yeah, let me clear my inventory here.
Now, if we were still streaming on my channel, this wouldn't be an issue because I could show you guys what I found. But we need Reaper to show you because we're on his channel now. And this is pretty interesting. So I'm hoping you have this
Okay.
space station, and if you didn't notice this, I'm going to be kind of surprised.
I'm sure I do have it. I have that. It sounds very familiar. I will be there in just a few minutes.
Take your time.
He only has one S-class module, and it's for a photon cannon. Yeah, words hard.
Words hard.
Photon cannon.
Hashtag words hard.
Yep, hashtag words hard. Oh, Mary will pee right back. Okay. Yep. You're actually where I was. That's my freighters in that system.
Oh, okay. Well, come on back here.
I'm a-coming.
And make sure I'm not crazy, but do the
Well,
lava lamps thing and go look in the box.
what's in the box?
Because I don't remember if we saw that before or not.
I think actually that's where I got my current multi-tool.
No, I don't think so. Well, I definitely see your baller haulers.
Yeah, they're plentiful.
There's another one. There's another one in here. There's an A30, 30 and 4.
It is in fact an A34 on my screen too.
Nice.
So let's go check the box. Ooh, that's new.
See, I don't think that was here before.
No, it wasn't. That is a
Now, of course, it's a B class for me. And of course, I have stream lag, so I can't even see what you've got on yours.
it is also a B class experimental pistol.
Yeah. Oh wait, you have the experimental.
Yes.
Okay. Nope, that is yours. Doesn't have the yours doesn't have the crystals on top.
No. Oh, it does now.
Oh, they just spawned in.
They just magically appeared. Wait for it. Oh, stream lag is real. Oh, that is bad.
It still hasn't popped up.
That is bad.
Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna have to do, just so I can play catch up on the stream lag here, I'm gonna have to pull you up on the phone.
It's not you, cause see now they just popped up in the stream.
Yep, there they are.
Yeah, it's not you, buddy. It's YouTube, cause I am also lagging way behind, and I'm usually only a few seconds behind. What is up, Fire Knight, buddy?
You trying to chat on an old one? Not bad, not bad. That's always fun. All right, so please bear with us, guys. We are having all sorts of technical difficulties today.
So yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Pretty nifty.
Now, from what I understand, the way Lava Lamps explained it to me is a B-class experimental means there is a possibility of finding one planet side. If it was an A-class, then it is a definite. But that is mighty cool.
Oh, there's some pirates targeting me out here.
Oh no, not the pirates. Did Pimpin send his pirate buddies after you?
He may have.
Alright,
But
so
all I have is lemon meringue, and I'm not giving it up.
Oh, you may have to share.
No.
Just say it.
Nope.
Alright, so here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to get down to some business. Lone Pine says B-Class has a 1% chance having an S-Class cabinet in the system. So yeah,
It
they're
pretty much acts the same way as
as a ship.
ship, but in reverse. That makes sense. Oh, I see you over there, Mr. Pirate. Oh, there's only a bounty of 100,000 on this guy. It's alright, Big Poppa Timo could use 100,000 units.
Everybody take a look at my black and white freighter there. It looks green. It is in fact black. It's the star that's throwing it off.
Big Poppa Timo has engaged pirates and destroyed a pirate vessel.
Alright, so we're going to switch ships, because although I like that baller hauler, I just got it, so it's not really ready. It's not combat ready yet. Of course, my fighter's not combat ready either, but it's more so. I know, it makes everything look like, that baller hauler is not purple, but it sure looks like it.
It's actually one suggestion I do have for Hello Games, and that would be that, particularly in photo mode, they allow us to change the color of the native star.
So yeah, so we could get white.
Get the true colors of our ships when we're taking photos of them.
What? Morning, Davante. What's up, buddy?
Davante in his house.
Davante is.
Peanut butter Oreos.
Davante always brings me peanut butter Oreos. Don't cross the streams. Oh no.
Alright, so now we've had a Gremlins reference and a Ghostbusters reference.
Alright, so let's get down to the brass tacks here. Is this a frigate? Why is this?
That's the original frigate that comes with your ship.
Aha, gotcha. I was like, I have not had. Oh. Everybody hear the music in the background?
It's for pirates.
Ooh, my positron ejector is not doing so hot this morning.
I think I might have shot a friendly or two.
Oh, that's okay.
Could be mistaken.
Yeah, you don't like aluminum tacks. Yes, Beeble Bum, you got it. That's the fighting music. Alright, so here's what we're looking for. We're looking for freighters to warp into the system. So we have to wait for Big Poppa Timo there to take care of all the pirates. We need to go get rid of this bounty, because freighters don't like hostilities.
Is that why I kept getting the pirates? Because you had a bounty that you had acquired?
No, not that I acquired. It's one of those pirate bounty, you know, threat detected kind of things. Oh, and he is dead. Huh. Hey, I got.
Mice gave me 100,000 units. That's a good night.
Oh, nice.
I couldn't even see the pirate you were shooting at.
Oh, we got a new Gek rank. So we're not going to hang around in this system very long. If I don't get a freighter in here in a couple minutes, we are going to warp to a new system because we're looking for a specific kind of freighter.
I would suggest you pulse towards a planet relatively far away.
Yes.
That unknown planet over there. You have a Leo. Ooh, it's a lushy.
Switch into lurking mode. I got you, buddy. No worries. We like lurkers.
Fighting music. Alright, so there, wow, now we've got some freighters.
Alright, where did they warp in? Oh, they warped in on Timo.
I was going to say, last time we were doing something like this, when I tried to take off a Londinium, they were pretty much freighters warping in left, right, and center, all over the place. Now there's a 200,000.
Yep, here we go. Now we got some warping in. See the flashes. See what we got down here. Like I said, we are looking for a specific kind of freighter.
What kind of freighter are you?
We're looking for the ones with the cargo balls. Like this one right here. I believe this is one. Nope, this is the cargo containers. Which the cargo containers will work, you just do not get as many.
There's another large constellation of freighters and frigates over this way.
Okay, would you mind taking care of that threat?
Which thread are you talking about? I don't have the same one.
Oh, there you don't have a... Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We'll use this one. So what you're looking for is you're looking for the big freighters with the cargo pods. Do not shoot the frigates or these cargo pods here. The ones that float out all by themselves. You want to stay away from those. And you only want to target the freighters. I'm going to take care of this pirate again. because apparently this is a volatile system. All right. There he is. Nope. Somebody shot something they weren't supposed to.
I shot a whole bunch of things I wasn't supposed to.
Alright, so we're gonna have to not.
Bug out for a second.
Yeah. Oh. Alright, so. Yeah, I'm getting lit up. And I'm not prepared for battle. My shields aren't the greatest. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tag this real quick and leave. So if you look, if you get close enough to the cargo pods, they will in fact tell you what they have. So this one has gold. So we're gonna shoot it. The next one in line here has something in it. Come on. My ship wants to keep flying forward and I don't know why. So this one also has gold in it. Come on. I don't know what those had in them because Timo has wrecked this ship.
Alright, we got third wave.
Yeah. Alright, so when you get heat that Timo has brought down upon us, all you do is just bug out across system. So all we're going to do is we're just going to fly away, fly to the other side of the system. Yeah, Pimpin', you are absolutely correct. If you get real close to it and nothing pops up, you're just going to get nanites from it. So, I don't know. Timo, are you bugging out?
No, I'm following behind you. I was trying to get them off your tail because they were following you pretty close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I might actually have to grab this one. It's still on your tail. Do you have a countdown yet?
No, not yet. Yeah, you ticked them off pretty good there, buddy.
I did. Can you jump yet?
I don't even think I can pulse you. Oh, yep, there we go. Still no countdown.
There's still one on your tail that's... Yeah, else
So, one of the keys to this is in fact not to shoot the sentinels.
I have a hard time following that rule.
Because then this happens, we're just going to have to warp out of system into another one. have my economy scanner on this one. I was not prepared to have to leave. Oh yeah, I guess I do have economy scanner on this. Developing. I'm just looking for another wealthy system to jump to here. High supply. Emmylou. This works until you have the mothership on you. Well, see, the thing is, Pimpin', if you don't shoot the sentinels, then your wanted level actually does not go up. They call in reinforcements, but as long as you hit and run, then you don't actually get high enough to have them call in the mothership. So we're in Ernlou ASAB.
Okay.
I usually try and start close to the space station. We get freighters to warp in here. Okay, there's a group of freighters up here. Small ones, but they will work. So these are the kinds we're looking for. Now we really want the big ones. So this one has chromatic metal on it. That one, I didn't get a chance to read that one. This one has, come on. Oh, yep. Oh, crap. My shield is already down.
Your freighter up. I just dropped out a pulse right next to your freighter, and I thought it was the Sentinel freighter popping in. Sorry about the pain.
So we have chromatic metal, platinum, magnetized ferrite. Okay, we don't shoot those floating pods. We're going to move on to the next freighter. Okay, that's not a freighter. These are all little freighters. So we have some magnetized ferrite, some gold, some chromatic metal. So now we're just going to bug out here. We're just going to fly away from that group. And if everything goes to plan, we should get freighters that warp in over here.
Want me to shoot something again?
No, no, do not shoot. So apparently they're warping in on Timo.
Because they love me.
If you don't have a Timo, then this works.
And of course I keep calling in all the wrong body styles. They're all the chunky ones with squares. Oh, this one has the round balls for you.
I'm
Here's
coming
the-
back.
Ooh, these are the Captain America colors. Red and blue. I didn't shoot a thing. I had nothing to do with the Sentinels getting here.
Okay, we already hit that one.
Shoot something you weren't supposed
Okay, what do we have here? We have gold. Magnetized ferrite. There's one in there we didn't get. Magnetized ferrite.
to. This time it was not my fault.
Alright, we both need to warp away. So, I'm saying we go on the other side of the ringed planet here. Why are you saying lies, Pippin?
I think he's saying it because he thinks I shot something.
Oh.
I swear I did.
Nope, we still only have one wanted level, so we're good. Like I said, as long as you don't shoot any of the Sentinels, that will remain. And then you don't get the mothership.
I want the mothership.
No, we don't want the mothership.
I do. There's a planet of light.
Oh, is that one the which anomaly or which anomaly does that give you?
Gives you the light ones.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's why they call
This
it.
one's name is Cotton Iku. Interesting procedurally generated name.
Okay, I heard them. Yep, there we go. We got more to jump in here. See what we get. Yeah, there's another one. So we got some magnetized ferrite in this one.
Some lovely
Gold.
glitches down here.
Some ionized cobalt. Now, platinum, salvage frigate module, magnetized ferrite.
Funny story. Big Top Fatima landed on the planet to get the glitch, and the first thing that happens is he lands on a glitch.
Nice.
So I got my glitch, but then the combat sentinels came up out of the ground. Because we now have Well, on the planet we have 2 levels of warning against us. In space we only have 1.
Okay, so now that we've tagged that freighter, this one does not. There we go. We got some ionized cobalt, some platinum.
How you doing today, KJ? Good to see you, huh?
Gold. What's up?
Pirate's late for me.
What's up, KJ?
I just imagine KJ warping in and wrecking all of these.
There's some nanites.
Giggling the whole way.
Ionized cobalt. I think I missed 2 on the end here.
You guys have no idea how hard it is for me not to just light these freighters up while he's trying to do this.
Alright, so now we're going to warp back towards the space station. Adulting, it's what's for breakfast. Oh yeah. Not a fan. Ah, pulse engine's out of fuel again.
It's a race.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
That planet's name is Volumba Beta.
Oh, sorry guys.
And that one is Bahanetho. We've got some interesting.
Is KJ leaving again? Just dropping in to hit the like button. Ah, yeah. Well, no worries, KJ. Ah, here I am. I'm warping.
Alright, I'm going to catch us up on chat real quick because apparently we're missing stuff. And that's mainly my fault. Alright, this works until you have mothership on you to let settle make such pretty lights. Yes, they do. I wasn't shooting it. I swear I wasn't shooting anything.
Alright. Yeah, I warped right past the space station because I was trying to catch up on chat there.
Nice. Oh yeah, KJ's doing a flyby.
Gotcha.
Mary Lizzie is backsies. I don't think it's what's for breakfast. Totally. Base Oreos for KJ from Devante. Devante. I'm a better man than Pippin, please. He would have been lighting everything up. Yeah, it's really hard. It really was.
Okay, there's our freighters warping in again.
All right, so we just warped into another baller hauler system.
This one has quite a few freighters in the group. So there's some gold, magnetized ferrite, chromatic metal, another salvage frigate module.
Excuse me. And of course, one of the other downsides of doing this is your inventory in your ship fills up so fast.
Yes, it does. Now that freighter actually gave us 2 salvage frigate modules.
Nice.
So if you guys notice, it has not popped up and told me that my standing goes down. Ionized cobalt, platinum.
It's mainly because I'm not out there doing bad things.
Well,
All of his reputation losses today came from me shooting things I wasn't supposed to be shooting.
like I said, as long as you don't shoot the other pods, the standalone, you will not lose standing. Now there was one more. Where did you go? Here we go. Ah, there's another salvage frigate module.
Galaxy Boy, welcome to the stream there, buddy.
What's up, buddy?
Aren't you supposed to be at school?
Oh,
Thought your parents gave you one day off for your birthday. Unless it's lunchtime. Be cool, stay in school.
my inventory is full.
Told you. Every time.
Okay, let's see. Got some. This one will give us some nanites. That one will give us some gold. Alright, so apparently I'm going to have to go to the space station and get rid of some of this stuff.
Imagine that, a pirate with too much booty. Arg. My worst pirate impression ever.
Yeah, KJ, if you wanted to, yes, you can only hit the ones with salvage frigate modules in them. No free slots in inventory. Yeah, I tend not to do that either. I just tend to shoot all of them. Now, this used to be really effective before they changed how many nanites you get from platinum. Because one of the side effects of this is you do in fact end up with a lot more of the other resources, platinum being one of them. And you could refine platinum into nanites.
Yeah, that was a nerf I was not too fond of.
Yeah, that one, we weren't too happy about that one. Oh, see you later, People Bum. Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Always a pleasure. I've had the pleasure of Evil Bum's company an awful lot over the last 2 days.
Oh,
People's been
nice.
popping into streams at some of the oddest times.
See, we got 1,100 platinum so far. Sell that. We have 1,500 gold so far. Chromatic metal, 864, which we're gonna, we'll sell that. Why not?
Craft Brew, how you doing today, buddy?
1,000 magnetized ferrite. $1,200 ionized cobalt.
It's like a shopping list.
Yeah. And let's see, we also we currently have 5 salvage frigate modules. Now,
Nice.
I believe we need 17. So I've got a few. So I can show you exactly, ouch, exactly what they are for. So we're going to call in the freighter here. What's up, craft, everybody? Since I was on the phone, do they actually say frigate module? Yeah. When you're looking at the pods, it'll say salvage frigate module. And the reason we need salvage frigate modules, we'll go up here. Into my freighter. To the freighter research terminal. So, what we're focusing on, craft, everybody, it is going better. Today is the day of technical difficulties. I could not get any of my systems to work this morning. Thankfully, I do have a big Poppa Timo, and he.
I stalled. Let's just leave it at that. I stalled.
Yep, he threw the mid-launch crisis up there while I was having some technical difficulties. I've been telling all you guys freighter rating is the way to go for some time now. Thanks, Reaper, for finally making me see the dark side. I know. Yeah, especially if you get into a good system that has the really large freighters with the ball cargo pods. You can get usually a group of 3 or 4 of them to warp in at a time. And if you just bounce back and forth across the system like that, I got all the modules I needed in about a half an hour.
Surprisingly enough, one of those systems that has that particular type of freighter is the White Sun system, or Londinium.
Ah, yeah. Unfortunately, Londinium also has lag issues.
Yes, and Londinium particularly likes to warp them in on me when we're trying to get away from said lag.
So what we're looking at, what you basically want, is everything on the right side of this list. Because everything over here, the warp core, resonator, plasma, warp injector, these are all permanent upgrades for your freighter. So we have to get the frigate fuel first. And then we can start unlocking these. And if you look down here, let's see, where is it? The matter beam. The matter beam is what allows you to send and receive items from your freighter's inventory. You do this in a wealthy system. Wealthy systems have more freighter group spawns. Yeah. Well, that's when we had to warp out of the system that I had planned on using. That's what we did, was we found another wealthy. I've only ever found one that I bought. But do all exotic ships fly the same? I'm not sure. I have the wings fold up and it looks like a flying wing. But it doesn't fly like any other ship you've gotten into.
Say that again?
You want to read Dave Monte's comment there? See, because my screen is sitting static here. Okay, so yeah, what is it? It was. Okay, so it was more than 17. So there's 9, there's 17, 21, 29, 41, 53 is what we need. We need a total of
53 to get everything.
Yeah. Now the stuff on the right there. Let me cover that. Or on the left there. The fuel oxidizer, holographic analyzer. These are all temporary upgrades for your frigates. They usually only last one mission. There I go scanning things.
And honestly, if you want to collect those particular items instead of crafting them, if you start shooting a bunch of sentinels, when they blow up, you get a bunch of them.
It wants to know if all exotics handle and fly the same.
Oh. That's actually kind of an interesting question. And I don't really know the answer to it. I've never noticed any of them flying any different. The visuals might be different because of the body style in the cockpit. But they pretty much all handle the same from what I remember.
So now what we're going to do is we're going to look for that freighter grouping again. And this time, instead of looking for the white freighter symbol, we're going to look for the green symbol. Just like that one.
Now beware, there is one sentinel out here.
Yep, I see him. Okay, so this is a science vessel that is trying to hail us. Nope. Yep, there we go. So we're going to inspect the frigate. Now this is how you buy frigates for your fleet. KJ makes a valid point. You only get the explosive drones and the mind control devices from the sentinels. The other stuff you can either get from the freighter or from the Nexus. But better to be able to make them. Yeah, it's yes and no. I don't generally make them. So, I mean, I don't generally use them. I think that's secondary to getting the actual freighter upgrades.
I'm hoping they become more and more important in the future.
That would be nice. Let's see. So let's inspect this frigate. It is a C-class exploration frigate. Now we're not going to get this particular frigate because it is a C-class with an exploration rating of 22, combat rating of 4, but it has 133, or I'm sorry, it has 9 expeditions. It's been damaged 9 times. It's had 133 successful encounters. So that's a lot of encounters for a C-class. Which means as you send this vessel out more and more, it upgrades itself. The problem is you're not going to get the most out of this ship because it's already well into its life cycle.
Yeah.
And it's still only a C class. So what you're looking for lower successful encounters, lower expeditions. I have to get away from there so I can see the other ones. There's the science vessel we just checked. There's a couple over here.
Alright, so I believe my game is about to crash. Because everybody in the space station is now walking in place. and nothing has lifted off.
Okay, so if we weren't not if we were looking for a freighter other than a support specialist, because
And there we go.
frankly, I'm under the impression that supply vessels really don't do much of anything.
What?
I don't use them, but this would be the perfect one to get.
First thing that supply vessels do is they reduce your fuel intake on a mission. Every ship within your group that has a supply vessel has fuel reduction. So if it was going to take you 1,000 fuel to go and you had a vessel like that, it's going to give you a reduction of at least 200 units per ship.
I don't know what expeditions you're doing. It cost 1,000 fuel.
When you send S-class combat frigates with every one of your missions, they tend to suck some fuel.
I do send a combat frigate with most of my missions, and generally it's 250.
Are you not getting like 4-day long missions?
Sometimes. They vary. Not maybe.
Yeah, sorry, Galaxy. Didn't mean to blow right over that real quick. You can have up to 30 total frigates. And my personal suggestion, and this is just me, everybody does this a little different. I tend to have 6 of every type. That way I can constantly do the balanced missions when they come up.
6 of every type. Now, I don't generally send that many frigates out on mission. Usually I'll send 2 or 3 at most.
2 or 3 missions, or 2 or 3 frigates per mission?
2 or 3 frigates per mission.
That's why you're not spending as much fuel as I am. I send 5 on every mission.
I gotcha.
I max them out until all of my frigates are all S-class across the board.
So getting back to this particular frigate, the reason why I said this would be a good one to get is because it has zero successful encounters. So this is a brand new ship. It's never been on an expedition. It's never been damaged. So let's go ahead and buy it anyway. And KJ did mention something that I have not done yet. I really wanted to do it beforehand. I wanted to check out Zelric's guide to frigates, and I did not. Although 9 of 55 missions, I don't consider that a win, especially when it has been damaged. It's been on 9 missions, damaged 9 times.
I think the point that KJ's trying to make is as 9 of 55.
Oh, this is what we look at.
It had only been on 9 missions so far, which is still relatively early in the career.
Yeah. They will gain experience, I'm sorry. They gain experience on 55 total missions. After 55, they no longer gain more experience and continue to upgrade. Sorry about the phone today, guys.
It's just one of those days. What's really strange is I know I have perfect internet connection right now, and I am having trouble getting back into the game. All sorts of fun.
Alright, so this one... Okay, so this one's done, has 6 expeditions. But we're not going to buy this one, because if you guys look at the perks, there's a thief on board that gives us -4 trading.
Space the Geck.
Space the Geck. 07 Captain Bob. So we're going to decline that one. All right, so I have two frigates. I do not have a fleet. I do not have the fleet that I would normally go for, but I can show you guys the next logical step in this, and that's to prepare your freighter for frigate missions and send out your first mission. So let me switch to the correct quest here. I don't need the guide. No, I don't need the guide. I need the log. Freighter command. So this is your missions guy. He's going to tell you need to build a fleet command room first. Now, what you need as far as fleet command rooms is you need 5. Yep. You need 5 fleet command rooms, and the reason for that is you need 1 for every mission. So we're going to go to freighter parts, look for our fleet command room. Command room here. We're going to put one right here. Okay, so now he has new expeditions for us. So we have a trade expedition with a difficulty rating of 2, balanced with a difficulty rating of 2, and industrial with a rating of 2. Here's a balanced with a difficulty rating of 1, and a trade expedition with a difficulty rating of 2. Now I'm actually not going to send out I'm not actually going to start the mission, but I just want you guys to see what happens. So I selected the first mission there. Now to go into assigned ships, and it gives you a list of all of your ships. Now, unless they have fixed the glitch, I have not been able to go to the next page. When you fill up this list, unfortunately, I have not been able to. I've only been able to see the ships on this page. I know I have more frigates available, but I have to select from these, which sometimes becomes a pain in the butt. So what you would do is select your ship here. So we're going to select the mining vessel, and we're going to select the supply vessel. And you'd back up, and if you wanted to equip any upgrade modules, you put those here. And you can do the mind control device, the holographic analyzer, the mineral compressor, explosive drones, and fuel oxidizer. We don't have any frigate fuel yet because we haven't made any. And then whenever you're ready, you launch the mission. And whenever the mission is complete, you come in here to your control room, and you see how it says no expedition assigned. But in order to complete the mission, you have to debrief your commander. So you come in here, you hit debrief, and it's going to give you a list of the encounters, any units and materials that you've received, anything like that. Now, occasionally you will get damaged frigates during your encounters, and generally they will communicate with you through the starship communicator, and they'll ask you what they should do, and I just generally bring them home if they get damaged. And then you have to go out and spacewalk and repair them.
Now, an easy way to prevent that from happening is sending your combat units on every mission.
Yes, but also not foolproof.
No, not 100% of the time, but it will remove the majority of your damage happening.
Now, combat frigates are, at least in my experience, are the hardest ones to find.
Very much so.
Science vessels are everywhere, supply vessels are everywhere. Combat vessels, on the other hand, are pretty difficult to find. You generally find them in Viking systems, but not in every system.
Now, I have found my best way of finding them is in high conflict, high economy systems, just like fighters themselves. You tend to find more of the exploration vessels in the Corvaxians and the trade vessels in GAC.
Sorry about that. I had to mute you guys. My small, tiny human is home from school.
Tiniest human.
Yes, the tiniest human. You hear him rummaging around in the background there.
Now, one of the other things that you're probably going to want to do when you do the missions, now this is of course personal preference. I like to go above and beyond the fleet rating. So if you have a 2-star difficulty mission and you send 3 ships and it only gives you 2 stars towards your fleet rating, you have a high chance of being damaged during that mission, or a higher chance of failing that mission by being so close to the fleet rating. So if you go in with 4 stars on your fleet in a 2-star fleet rating mission, you're not going to lose. You are probably not going to get damaged. It's just going to cost you more fuel.
Yeah.
Now the other advantage for me is that it also is increasing every frigate's experience in that. The downside is when you've only got 5 missions you can do with 5 total frigates, you can only utilize 25 of your 30 frigates at a time. So you have to basically figure out which ones. So if you have a trade mission and you send 3 trade frigates, a supply, and a combat with it, and you only have 6, then you only have 3 more of that particular style to send on all of your other missions. You got 4 other missions. So make sure you go through and figure out what your best practices are and what works the best for you.
Now, me personally, I don't necessarily only send trade vessels on trade missions. Generally, I will throw in an exploration vessel sometimes, or mining vessel, just because it says it's a trade mission. If you watch the debrief, it doesn't only do trade.
Now, one of the other cool things, if you look at the frigate stats on every ship, you may have a combat frigate with a high combat rating, but it may also have a very high rating for trading as well.
Yes.
That's how you basically balance everything out. So if you can find frigates that have a high secondary stat, they're also very beneficial to have.
So if we go,
I've actually sent some combat frigates on trade missions where they went above and beyond the required mission for it because they themselves had a high enough trade rating to get above the requirements.
to check out your fleet, you actually go to another terminal. It's going to be the one closest to your captain, the manage fleet terminal. And you can go in here and you can inspect your ships. This one has an industrial rating of 20 because it's a mining vessel. It also has a combat rating of 3. And this is the one that came with my freighter. It has had 13 successful encounters. And then this is the one I just bought.
So much stream lag.
I know. The electronics are rising up today.
They're conspiring against us. I blame Skynet.
Yeah, definitely Skynet. So in a nutshell, guys, that is how you get frigate modules, how you get frigates, and what you do with your frigates.
Hostile scan detected.
We're in a hostile system here. Every time I fly out.
Warning.
Might want to jump to another one. Oh, they are scanning you right off the bat.
Yeah.
Approaching.
Come to Poppa. He thought he wanted some. Gotta love that positron ejector, guys.
Instigated.
No, you don't. Don't have to love it at all. Can't say as I'm a fan.
Yeah, Big Papa Timo prefers the spray and pray method.
Or hitting things from a distance. Although I tend to go with the spray and pray because that's definitely more my style.
And it's that's not a jab at Big Papa Timo. That is, in fact, a jab at the Cyclotron Ballista.
That, and I do like hitting freighters from, 17,000 units away.
Yeah. All right.
Just watch those little orbs keep on going.
Do we have any questions on frigate modules, frigates, and the like? Or any other questions for that matter? They don't have to be on topic. We will answer anything.
I do have one question.
Yes, sir?
Can I have some brownies?
Yes, you can have some brownies.
I want brownies. Do you have any brownies? I know that's a second question.
Actually, I do have brownies.
Dang it. I'm
We
driving 2 hours for brownies.
keep cosmic brownies. Strangely enough, we keep cosmic brownies in stock. It is one of my tiniest humans' favorite snacks,
Nice.
along with chocolate Rice Krispie treats.
Ooh. Chocolate Rice Krispie treats. I totally forgot what I was doing.
You were driving 2 hours for brownies, apparently.
Might. Wouldn't be the first time. Probably won't be the last. My inner fat kid will drive a long distance for a good snack. That's for sure. I was unable to get back into a multiplayer game, but it did allow me to get back into a solo.
That is strange.
It is. I don't know why my game crashed like that, but I normally don't have stability issues with No Man's Sky.
No, stability.
Out of all the games I play, this is pretty much the most stable.
I was going to say, the stability is usually reserved for 7 days to die.
Yeah, that is definitely an unstable game.
So, in case anybody was wondering, here is the fighter I found on the Artemis mission. The Ochoa of Fire,
Ooh,
which is still on fire.
nice.
There's the
Have you
radiant.
fixed all the parts for it?
I have not fixed all the parts for it. It is.
That's why it's still on fire.
Yep, it is kind of expensive to fix.
They are, and ironically, I don't. Although that is a good find.
It isn't.
I don't tend to fix any of the ships. When I get the ships like that, I just bring them up and scrap them.
And that was my plan. That's why I actually bought the other fighter. This one will get scrapped as soon as I can fly it.
Sometimes you have to go into single player and then back into multiplayer again. Makes sense. Now, honestly, I only ever have stability issues with No Man's Sky in multiplayer, and the times that it normally gets me is in the Nexus.
Yeah.
When I have 15 other people in that lobby with me. That's when I tend to have some issues.
Ooh, Deavante coming in strong with the Oreo flavored brownies for Timo.
Ooh.
Nice. Deavante is branching out, yet not, because they are brownies, but they are Oreo flavored.
Staying true to himself.
Gotcha, buddy. Alright, so again, this is Frigate Module 101. I don't see any other questions, so I'm going to say that this has been the Mid-Launch Crisis, brought to you by both Big Poppa Timo and Fear the Reaper. Thanks again, buddy, for taking over there.
No problem, no problem. I always got your back. Always got your back. And we do apologize for all of the technical difficulties we've been experiencing today. They've been pretty much across the board.
So if you wouldn't mind, Big Poppa Timo, taking
No problem. I want to go ahead and thank everybody for stopping by. We always appreciate it. We got 8 people watching. We got 12 thumbs up, so that looks like some people were using both of them. If you guys do have any questions, please feel free to stop by our Discord at any point in time. I should have been doing more links, but I've been sitting here trying to figure out what the heck is going on with my computer and my PS4 at the same time because I'm having additional difficulties. But hey, do appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, and until next time, fly safe.